Stadium in Madison. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the Nebraska Cornhuskers and the Wisconsin Badgers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
When you get to Madison, Wisconsin, you know you're someplace special when you walk into Camp Randall Stadium. This is one of the largest and oldest stadiums in the country, opening in 1917. The students make it special. Every time there's a cool moment in the third and fourth quarter, Camp Randall continues to prove one of the best home field advantages in the Big Ten. Reese?
Okay, Holly. The Badgers offense onto the field first, and we'll see their opening script. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred. Because it's a rivalry game, they'll keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Just feeds the running back. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. 3rd down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Cornhuskers offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. Ja'Cory Barney Jr. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And, man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break, sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in, and we just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And he's knocked down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 off.
Might have a chance. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. And the Huskers are marching down the field. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Thrust that arm out. No chance to run, but still a good gain. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this is step 1. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own colored jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference play. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today. You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the 3rd down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Hunter. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Back to throw, it's Calandria. Quarterback adapted. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And this one is perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. The give on the counter. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And I think this is the key in this game, man. These rivalry games, it's about passion, it's about emotion. And coming to this game, we saw him last week, man. He had over 100. Last year in the blowout, he was a non-factor. He's got to be the catalyst in this game. You can't have a repeat of what happened a year ago, where you're throwing the football because you're behind and you got beat down. Got to establish the line of scrimmage.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Tight end now in motion. Joseph on the play action. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. The Badgers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Motion from the back. Throwing Joseph. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this defense picking up right where it left off. Last week put a great game together, really shut down an opponent. Now you can tell, man, they're going to make you earn everything you get. And this offense is going to have to find a way to find some holes because we haven't seen in the last couple weeks.
He's going to take off. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. The accuracy is perfect, the loft, the aim, like the perfect golf shot. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was.
Got a little grass. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
That's a great-looking run there. Nebraska's had such a great lineage at running back. When you think back to the great Roger Craig or Amon Green, Lawrence Phillips, Rex Burkhead, they always seem to be pumping somebody up into the NFL. This guy has a chance to play on Sunday because of his skills.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Give to the running back. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Looks as if it's the junior linebacker who's still down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Looking for room. It's Nelson. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. To throw, it's Calandria. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. The run inside. It's Ives. Finding some room. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Fires and picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
They go play action with Joseph. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Joseph. Oh, they're after him. They go to the wide receiver screen. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. Catch is made at the 15. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. The play action fake. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw. It's Calandria. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Takes a hit as he fires. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. You don't see that penalty too often, but we see it here, an illegal forward pass. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag. He's looking downfield to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Cornhuskers send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Takes it on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Joseph on the play action. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Off the RPO, complete. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Badgers getting set on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He'll pull it down. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And I think 3rd and short is the perfect time to run RPOs because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. Wasn't accurate with the football, now you got a 4th down situation.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking downfield, it's Calandria. Makes the grab over the middle. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. 1st down for this offense. Might be changing the route. Lost a throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play. Yeah, here's a little room there. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Pocket breaking down. Complete to the right. He's stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
They're dealing with a second and long. Running inside. It's Nelson. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Nebraska uses a timeout here. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. Third down coming. Drag down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be fourth down. Wisconsin stops the clock, uses its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Never a doubt. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Not great field position. We'll see how aggressive they are in the final seconds. Throwing Joseph. The short hands, it's Kearney. The Badgers want to talk things over, and they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Rigby. The Badgers now use their third timeout, and they can't stop the clock again. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. Now with just a few seconds left, not enough time to run another play, but there is time to kick a field goal and take the lead. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. The Badgers will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box.
Snags it, and he's open. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And that play works because the QB did an unbelievable job. He's going through his progressions. He's sitting in the pocket, and he sees, man, a lot of space out to his right. I get the ball to my playmaker, and he does the rest. This is what's...
There's a crease. Hauled down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. The Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Nelson. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Got it set up on the outside. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Man, sometimes these receivers slash running backs just make you look good. Third down, everything covered. Nice defensive coverage, drop back, taking away option one, taking away option two. But how about the running back slipping out of the backfield, catching the football behind the line of scrimmage, but giving great effort, making the big play for this offense to move the sticks.
Looking for a man. It's Calandria. This time on target.
And that's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a first down on that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be fourth down. In the red area, it's Nelson. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick, but the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to fire on second down. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! Gets it into the end zone. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes Wisconsin's offense to get this drive underway. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll move the tight end. They go play action with Joseph. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game. Big third down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on third down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and you can also hand it off to him, and he can go find the sticks and keep drives alive. What a weapon.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Really nice job by the cornerback. Hey, a lot of cornerbacks want to cover. They want to drop back. They're not really about that life. They don't want to be the tackling kind of guy. They're like, yeah, leave that to the linebackers. That dude committed, came up, made a nice tackle.
From the gun, the ground game. Maybe a crease. Ripping through the defense. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. And the Badgers are moving quickly down the field. Joseph fires to the right, makes the grab. It's Rigby. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. The Badgers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Joseph on the play action. Under fire. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls out.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. Inside the 25. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Man, that D tackle is cat quick. He exploded out of his three-point stance, got immediately into the backfield, and was able to get that tackle for loss.
As we head into the fourth quarter, both teams hoping to rely on the running game. Here's how the two backs stack up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So the final period starts with a second down play. Throwing Joseph. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Here comes the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure him, pressure him, pressure him.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Makes a deep grab. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And he'll be hit immediately, no gain on the play. There's a Badger slow to get up. They'll stop play and have the trainers look at him. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Picks up the first down. They get him out of bounds at the 32, but that is what you want out of this running game. The Cornhuskers will have it 1st and 10. Direct snap. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The run inside. It's Nelson. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Rides to the back. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
And he got it! And they'll push that lead out a little further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a two-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
The Badgers start this drive as the offense looks ready to roll. Giving up that last field goal really ratchets up the sense of urgency for the offense on this drive. Hines is tight end.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. Makes a man miss. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Leaves it with the back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Badgers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Hand off from the shotgun. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Joseph. Firing to the right, complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to get it through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's no good. He missed it. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. And that last field goal miss really changes the strategy. You're still up 2 possessions, and you got an opportunity to work the clock. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Wisconsin stops the clock, uses its first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Listen to this plays. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. Got a little space. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Badgers want to talk things over, and they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. And some room to work. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Throwing Joseph. Pulls it in. It's Brooks. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Badgers want to move quickly.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next
He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. It'll be 3rd and long. Again, it's Joseph. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
But talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
He's going to run it. Big on big, man on man, and the defense wins on 4th down.
After being stopped there on 4th down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation, put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
The Badgers now use their 3rd timeout, and they can't stop the clock again. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Running inside. It's Nelson. He's stopped, but it'll be enough for the 1st down, and they are going to waltz out of here with a win. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff.